I like how they don't even bother to answer his question. Did that just say eaten again? Beboo? Hotel Seraphim? Yes, I'm just reading the things now.
Looks like
that's good commentary.
Not so fast, horseman. Let's lay down a few ground rules. Until this is over, you're a dog on a leash. I say bark, you bark. And if I have to kick you, you'd better not bare your teeth. Understand? Or should I teach you to play dead? Good boy.
Oh, good old Mark Hamill. Alright, so now we're in the game proper. And it'll actually be a good idea for us to get, you know, currency and explore and do things other than stuff that isn't important. I'm just gonna stop talking about that and kill things. Good job. Do I even have to? No, I don't. Good. Oh yeah, that's right. Double jump. And you can do this. Ever since, like, Ninja Gaiden on Xbox, games have had, I mean, it wasn't the first, but ever since that, these games have just had an obsession with running along walls. It was really bad in the game, what was it called? Ninja Blade, which is actually by From Software. Oh man, that game was a catastrophe. You could run along walls, but it was like you were ice skating. It was horrible. And the boss fights lasted like an hour and a half each. I just completely talked over that. Okay, so this is a good use case for the dash. You lock on, and you just nudge them. And it actually, like, it stuns them really well. Not all enemies are going to get stunned, especially bosses, but most enemies can be stunned. Of course, if you wanted, you could just do that. Use your little grapple, kill them outright. Wait, do they always give health when you... Okay, I forgot about that. So it looks like when you do that, you get a higher chance of getting some health back. Nice try. So right now we're pretty slow, we're pretty clunky. Once we get to that triumvirate that I mentioned, I'm really overstating that, a lot of people think, but the gameplay is going to open up a lot more pretty soon. Well, that was the thing.
Over here.
Again, they just completely gloss over that. No comment about it, just Mark tells you to go where he came from. Alright. Okay, so this is one of the reasons I like the game. What would Kratos do? War does it better. And then he makes an elevator fall. Fuck you, Kratos. Oh yeah, I'm not going down, I'm going up. It's so stupid, but that's like one of the things I love about this game. Kratos spends like 20... Do you mind? I'm trying to tell a thing. Oh yeah, that attack actually hits pretty hard. And so does he. No, I love the way War just kicks open a door. Kratos, it's this big ordeal for him. Dude can rip a fucking Minotaur's head off with his bare hands, but he can't open a goddamn door without looking like a pansy. Like, come on. Alright, do these? They do. So for the first part of the game, I'm gonna be breaking a lot of shit. This first video is probably gonna be a little painful. I mean, if you really wanted, you could skip all of this. But they give decent currency, and we're gonna want that for something pretty soon. Okay, so, really? I am noticing though, the controls do seem a lot smoother. Like, it's clunky at the beginning, but not as clunky as I remember it. And we get all of our health back. It just kind of throw a little bit of a mulligan at you for the fire guy. I guess that's something to kind of touch on. This game's not hard, but it can just like randomly spike in difficulty at just like one particular moment, and then just get painstakingly easy again. Painfully easily. I cannot speak today. Clearly making a video was a good idea. And jump across that. Not exactly Samus, but we can climb and explore with the best of them, I suppose. Yes, because Samus is the only other video game character known for climbing things and exploring. Who's Lara Croft? Who's Nathan Drake? No idea. Okay. Is this where I think it is? Wait, hold on. Oh, okay, good. For a second I thought somehow I got, like, turned around. It's like, how the fuck did that happen? And we've got another kill room. It's just a few little zombies. What could possibly go wrong? And now we have to deal with this guy. And this is one of those spikes I was talking about, because you kind of don't expect this. He's sort of trying to teach you to guard, which I'll show off now, or try to. Tried to do a perfect guard there. See, I don't really like guarding, because I can't really think of any time it's more useful than just dodging. Okay, I am doing horrible. And I don't have enough wrath. Crap. That was a bit overkill, man. Like, don't get me wrong, it looked pretty awesome. But you really didn't need to do all of that. First, he had to shame him first, I guess. Really? It does that thing where only some of them give you... I forgot about that. That's annoying. To every game developer ever, don't do that. If something gives you items, just let all of the stuff in the environment do it. Don't just make it, oh, every now and then. one of them might give you a thing. Holy hell, that chair flew. I don't know. That bugs me. And so we can never go back there, right? It's just showing that off. But here's what I don't get about that. Oh, hold on. First we gotta kill these assholes, I guess. Yeah, the tracking still seems a little wonky, but nowhere near as bad as it was on console. Okay, so that whole thing collapsed to show that we can't go back that way, right? We have to drop down here and can't get back up. So that was kind of pointless. Beautiful tower, though.
How long was I gone?
The floating rocks really add to the decorum.
About a century. Long enough for the last of the mouth breathers to die off.
Then, the third kingdom is lost.
I love that guy. That's what he sounds like, by the way. Actually, I think that is what he sounded like. Okay, War, this isn't the time or place to be looking like a badass, okay?
Subtle. I almost didn't hear you coming.
Vulgrim.
The council finally took me seriously. If so, you're surely not empty-handed. For this shall be the briefest of introductions. There were a few young ones. Spectacular. You seek the power behind the one called Destroyer. You will find the answers and the font of his power there. Oh, such haste to die. You aren't even a shadow of your former self. You wouldn't last a heartbeat. Besides, the way to the tower is shrouded by demon magics. Even I do not know the way.
Who does?
Feed my hunger, and I'll feed your curiosity.
Wow, it looked like they didn't even finish rendering that. Okay, so we're gonna be doing a few things here. That was a really, really late introduction for that. Okay, so we are gonna be breaking a lot of stuff here. And it's probably gonna be painful, because I don't remember where all of the things are. Yeah, this whole thing is just get all of the souls you can. You don't actually have to hit these, you can just walk through them. That's handy. And we've got another one of these guys. And no wrath. That's annoying. In the early game, he is kind of a pain to dodge. That hitbox is massive! Like, you saw that. I was completely out of the way. Maybe I should just dodge the other direction. That's probably my problem. So, I would imagine you would get more blue souls if you just kill them normally. But I need health back, because I'm playing like an idiot right now. Okay. Open this up. Oh yeah, there's health right there. Well, now I have more health. Yay. Yeah, sometimes you just go in like the complete opposite direction when you're locked on. I don't know why that happens. It's the weirdest thing. Alright. Now we are going to meet a very annoying hazard. So, see this thing? Don't get hit by it. Now, I would demo it, but these things show up a lot. I'm sure you can imagine what they do. But there's no way we're getting through this game without one of those things killing me. And we got some nice orbs for our trouble. I'm just gonna dive down into the water because there's a little shiny thing there. Let's get it. This is the first of the artifacts, the collectibles of the game. I clicked through it way too quickly, but if you give that to Vulgrim, he will give you some blue souls. I don't remember exactly what the amount is, and I do feel like it varies depending on the soldier or on the artifact you get. They also give some lore as well. I guess I could show off the menu here. Not really much to say. As you can see, your weapons level up. I believe it's based off of hits. When they level up, they get cosmetic effects and they'll deal more damage. I actually don't like leveling them up, though. I kind of like keeping enemies alive to beat the crap out of them for as long as I can. I'm a violent person. Okay, so I was wrong about the lore thing. Man, for how much, like, hullabaloo a lot of people give this game, did I really just say hullabaloo? For how much people talk about, like, the lore of the Darksiders games, you really think they would have, you know, added some flavor to that. I'm just gonna keep saying you know as much as I can. Wow, the hitbox on the dash really likes to linger. See, that time, it all kind of went in the same direction. Honestly, it's probably me screwing up. Well, it has to be, right? That was a little overkill, but screw it. Alright. I know I missed something. But we're just gonna listen to Vulgrim singing here. He's shy. He does have a lovely singing voice, though. The dulcet tones of an angel, that one. Okay, I guess it's not here. Oh, really? The cars, too? And it's only 3 up. Oh, screw that. If you kill these things, they give you health. Very animal-friendly game, as you can see. Oh yeah, I guess I should have showed that off. those big guys that they, with the big fire fist that War completely humiliates before executing them, you're supposed to actually throw stuff at them. It's supposed to show you that, you know, if an enemy's imposing, try using the environment to your advantage. But I'd rather just walk up and beat the shit out of it or get my shit beaten up. Oh, speaking of... Oh, new enemy type. I actually really love fighting these guys. This is basically the first real enemy that's gonna fight back. And when I say fight, I mean die. Way to make a liar out of me. Way to make a liar out of me. Okay. Really? How many more of you guys are there? So as you can see, there's a nice little attention to detail around here. Like a fire hydrant. Well, that's enough of the fire hydrant. Now, for those that haven't played this, there is actually something that happens if you can break all of these fire hydrants. And it is a pain in the ass. And I really do not remember the beginning of this game being this tedious. Fortunately, like, we're gonna get something that really helps us out soon. Actually, we're gonna be getting a few things, but that was a close one. Always remember to use those iframes. I know, Mark. I'm a bit busy here, Mark, okay? Why are you not taking hits? Oh, wow, that hurts. The great thing is, he really does just, like, telegraph that... No, not him! He really does just telegraph the fuck out of his attacks. So, you know, if you aren't me and you actually can play the game well, and not like a dumbass, he's not too bad. There are some enemies we're gonna encounter in this game that are a real pain in the ass, or at least I remember there being a lot of enemies that are a pain in the ass. Memory serves, there's gonna be one or two of those warrior guys here, dudes with the sickles. And I was right. Is that sickle? More like a war pick, I guess. What am I saying, more like a war pick? That is most definitely a war pick. Wait a miss. Okay. So it's still pretty easy right now. I feel like this is a Really? That should have been an ambush. I guess I've been playing too much Dark Souls or something, but that should have been an ambush. I'm sorry. I guess it is still the beginning of the game. Oh, thank you. I really wanted just one soul out of that. Oh crap, I'm gonna have to... Oh, yay. Another one down. I forget how many of those there are, but it just gets stupid looking for some of them. I mean, they're all out in plain sight is the thing. It's just that this area is so much bigger than it needs to be for the purpose it serves. Like, you're really just here getting blue orbs. That's it. And I think even at a certain point, you can't get any more blue orbs from pieces of the environment. Like, it could just be the RNG thing, but I seem to remember at a point, like, nothing will give you anything here anymore. And Chaos Eater levels up. First level is pretty much a freebie, like, it doesn't take much for the weapons to... Wow, that thing took a lot of abuse, even though I missed a lot. No, the first level of weapons you'll get pretty much immediately. It also does kind of scale with the enemies themselves. Like, I think the way it works is you get experience per hit, but certain enemies have a multiplier. Maybe more of them have multiple body parts. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but there is one point of the game that is really, really, really good for leveling up your equipment if you just want to... Well, there is an achievement for maxing out everything, so if you want to get that, or if you're just a completionist and you want to get it all. I don't know if I'm actually going to get 100%, or at least look for all of the consumables, or artifacts. Where the hell is it? I probably walked right by him. Like, that's what happens when you're doing this. You walk right by him, because they're so... Really? I'm upset. I'm throwing a car in my rage. That was satisfying. Hey, Volgrim. Here's what I think of your singing. And I totally missed. Okay, was not expecting that. I'm gonna have to cut away to... Oh no, here's one. I really don't want to have to cut away because of these stupid... Oh, really? There was only 4? Really? Huh. Gift horse in the mouth, I guess. Alright, so we open that. And we get a bunch. I think that was 500 that we got from that. If Volgrim would have gotten up off his ass and just broken those to begin with, we wouldn't be in this situation. And if memory serves, he does take that 500 from you. In this version. I want to say in the original console version, you just had to collect them for him. You didn't actually have to give them to him. I could be misremembering that. But there's another important thing.
These ancient gates have a mind of their own, but with this, you may reach an understanding. Beyond the gate, seek out Samael's prison. Once, Samael was close in power to the Dark Prince himself. Some might even say, a threat. You will find he is no friend to the Destroyer. Seek me out when you've gathered more souls. I will make it worth your while.
No, Alright, so now we get something very useful. If it ever updates. There we go. The Earth Caller. Now this isn't one of the Triumvirate, but it is very useful, and we'll see why in a second. First, I'm going to use it for its intended story purpose. Wait, does it actually not auto-equip it? I could have sworn it auto-equipped. Huh. Damnedest thing. Actually, hold on. Oh, you can... Wow. I forgot about that. I like how I tried to run away there.
The horn call of my ancestors, awakened at last from the dreamless sleep. Then we are free. No, free while the destroyer still
I could make a joke
breathes.
about him being horny and rock hard, but that's beneath me.
The destroyer, yes. To his service we are bound.
No, it's fucking not, let's be honest here.
So his enemies we call friend. Pass now, friend. Must bring victory. Must bring freedom.
Alright, so I'm not gonna watch him walk away. They're actually...
The gate. I can't wait to find out what's behind.
Mark, do you mind I'm talking? He actually gets really annoying sometimes. Good jump, man. Hey, he's just gonna turn and clip away. So, let's deal with Vulgrim.
On your journey, you may come into possession of certain items that are of particular interest to me. Artifacts of the Fallen Legion. If you discover any Legion artifacts, bring them to me. I will make it worth your while.
Okie dokie. So, here are some abilities.
Take your time.
Oh, I forgot that he keeps talking to you. Okay, so there's no point in holding on to the artifacts. You may as well just sell them as soon as you get them.
Old Vulgrim's got something new for you.
Okay, so these are the perks, passive abilities, well, Weapon Master. Weapon Master is. And Bane is. Wow, that one's actually really good. Like it says, basically magic potion, red potion, phoenix down / gold skull type thing, empty bottle. But we're not going to be getting any of those. We are actually going to be getting, these are powers. We are going to be getting the Scythe. Now, this is something that pisses me off about War Master. I'm going to back out here. Now, in the console version, you go to options, and there would have been an option right beneath advanced options, I think it was, that would say something to the effect of game code. If you input the code, the Fallen Lord, I think it was, you would actually get the Harvester Scythe for free. And you wouldn't have to bother buying one. Now it's 5,000 souls, and aside from looking cooler, the only real benefit is you get, I think, 10% more souls from kills. But at 5,000 souls, it's really not worth saving up for. Allegedly, there's also a glitch. If you get the Scythe first and level it up, when you buy the Harvester later, it'll actually reset its level. Which I'll probably end up doing, honestly, just for the sake of it, but if you care about leveling up the Scythe, probably don't want to get the Harvester unless you save up for it pretty much immediately. So we're going to be getting the Scythe.
Old Vulgrim's got something new for you.
And in addition, do we have enough? We do! This is the first of our triumvirate. Now, we get a nice little downward air dash. And we also have a new Scythe attack. So, actually, I think this is probably a good point to call it an episode. So thanks for watching, guys, and I will see you when we meet Samael, I guess. Or we're gonna meet Samael when I see you next. You know what? Fuck it. Bye.